get in talking about my song "You Can't Stop Me." I released it like last no three about 3 weeks ago. I released it. People been messing with it. It has been getting downloads and all that. So I'm pretty much gonna. I always talk about how I made the beat to the song and all that. But without further ado, we're gonna get into it. Here's the first part of the sample. It's in the intro and mainly in the verse. Really, where I'm, mainly where I'm rapping for the most part. So it is a German sounding. I mean, it comes from a German artist, but for some reason it sounds Middle Eastern, and it has these little. Even the hook. I'm gonna play that in a second. It's kind of Middle Eastern inspired, which is kind of weird, but yeah, that's kind of what I had in the first verse and all that. So here goes in the hook. It sounds even more Middle Eastern because I slowed it. At first, it was kind of normally it was kind of pitched up. I was like, nah, kind of. I don't like because sometimes I do too much high pitched music because that's kind of what I grew up on, like high pitched samples and all that. So then I kind of sped it up, and no, I kind of slowed it down. My bad. Here we go. So here it goes. This is how it sounds. So like that really sounds extremely Middle Eastern and stuff like that, but it gives it a I don't know what type of vibe I would call it, but it's kind of like it's kind of dark. It's kind of has a dark vibe and all that. You know, puts you that energy. It gives you like a type of like revenge. The song's called "You Can't Stop Me," so it's really about me. There's nothing that you could do that could stop me. You can't. There's no power that you have that can stop me. Only the only person that can stop me is myself. And to me, the that sample just gave me mad energy to make that song and to really create that type of that energy that like I wouldn't say it's a dark, but it's like a triumphant energy. So that's kind of why I use that sample. I had these drums if I can find them. Where is the drums? Drums. Oh, here it is. It's kind of different. It's a little break beat, so I'll play it real quick. Kind of a break beat and all that, just to give it a little balance. It has like congas and stuff like that. Kind of, I feel it fits the Middle Eastern vibe and all that. Drums kind of a little distorted just to give it an extra little boost and all that. What else did I have? I had these hi hats, but you probably can't. It's not that big a difference because the way the drums are set up and all that. But I'll play it real quick. You can tell, you can hear it a little bit, but it's nothing that major, just to be in the background on the low. Then the 80, then I got these 808s to like really boost the levels and boost the bass in the track. Pretty simple distorted 808s that I could use. Really distorted. For the hook, let me go to the main. Let me go to the main instrument. That's the 808s for the hook. Let me go to the main instrument and all that. Like I played it before. That's kind of how I played in the intro and how that goes. But during the third and the fourth verse, I switched it up a little bit. or oh no, during the fifth to eighth bar, that's when I switch it up right here. Whoa. Just to give it a little vibe, and during like the kind of the hook and the verse, I have every once in a while I have these I believe they're organ chords. Just to give it a little depth and all that. Excuse me. Just to give it a little depth, in the background and stuff like that. I like, but all the other instruments like kind of in the main front. What else did I do? What else did I do? What else did I do? I think I had other instruments, but I had pulled it out. Sometimes I don't like to put too much instruments in, because that like causes a fuss with the track and all that. And I think the hi hats. I did something. Did I do something special with the hi hats? No, it's just the same thing. But during the first part of the verse, I don't have any hi hats. Then I throw those hi hats in there. But for the most part, that is really all there is. The 808s during that change up in the verse, obviously the 808s I change it up a little bit. To follow along with the main sample. So again with the sample and the 808, let's hear it. Actually, I did during the verse. There's two like switch ups in the first four bars. One, the 808s, I just kind of played them by hand because I had made this beat live, actually on Twitch, and it doesn't really, it's not really lined up with the kick like that, which is cool because it's like sometimes the kick is by itself, and sometimes it comes before the kick, so it's kind of has these little. Let me play it with the drums. Like, and then the kick's kind of like, going by itself. Then the next part, the kicks is layered complete with the 808 to, give it that full effect. So that's pretty much what it is with that. That's pretty much the song though. That's really the song. I had went through like other drums, but I didn't really use it because it was like too basic. I had these drums. A lot of times when I make a beat, I'll just placeholder some drums just to keep it there, but I usually change it like a million times. But yeah, pretty much this is all this was to the song, play a little bit. Yeah, pretty much though. What the song really about, man. Don't let nobody stop you. I know I might say that a couple times. It's not easy to really try to be creative and do things out here. Don't let nothing stop you. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Try your hardest and never give up, never give in. Just do the best you can and always. You could win, you could overcome. Nothing can really stop you in this here life, man. That's one thing I firmly believe. Like absolutely, absolutely nothing, man. We could all become. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, to it, Can't stop me, y'all. Don't make nobody stop you, you know what I mean? Stay on your grind, stay on your goal, but be focused. Very, 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 very focused in what you do because it's easy to slip up, you know what I mean? It's easy to get backtracked, you understand? And always be focused and make sure you have the right information and you're delivering the right information. But, that's pretty much what it is. Man, I'm out, man. Just wanted to tell you how I made the beat and all that, so I'm outie for now, bro. Look at more, dogs.